Welcome back, Readology Review listeners. I'm Emma, and I'm so excited to be here with my co-host Ethan for another deep dive into the world of books. Today, we're tackling a highly anticipated new release that's already got everyone talking, Sunrise on the Reaping, a Hunger Games novel by Suzanne Collins. Ethan, I know you've been eagerly awaiting this one. What are your initial thoughts?
Emma, it's an absolute powerhouse. This book takes us back to Panem, specifically District 12, 50 years before the original Hunger Games trilogy for the 50th Hunger Games, also known as the Second Prequel. It's a raw, unflinching look at the Capitol's oppressive rule, but also a profound exploration of human resilience, defiance, and the complexities of rebellion. It truly enhances our understanding of the world Suzanne Collins created, showing us the roots of the struggle we see later on.
That sounds incredibly intense. Can you tell us a bit about the main character we follow in this prequel?
Absolutely. We meet Hamish Abernathy, a 16-year-old from the impoverished area of District 12 known as the Seam. He's born on Reaping Day, which immediately sets a grim tone for his life. Hamish is incredibly relatable because he's fiercely protective of his family, his mother, who was widowed young when his father died in a coal mine fire, and his 10-year-old brother, Sid. His initial motivation is simply to survive and take care of them, which is why he even takes on Tesserae, entering his name extra times in the reaping for food rations.
The Tesserae system always struck me as particularly cruel. How does it impact Hamish's chances, especially with the Prequel?
It's a significant burden. For the 50th Hunger Games, each district has to send twice the usual number of kids, making it 2 Hunger Games in one, as Hamish votes. He already has 20 slips of paper with his name in the reaping due to taking Tesserae for 5 years. But for the second Prequel, it's like having 40 entries in a regular year. This highlights the inescapable nature of their oppression and how the system is rigged against the poorest, who must sacrifice their safety for basic necessities.
That's truly heartbreaking. Beyond his family, are there other relationships that define Hamish or shed light on the core themes of the book?
Definitely. His relationship with Lenore Dove, his girlfriend, is central. She's a Covey girl, a musician and a free spirit with a very different outlook on life than Hamish. She challenges his fatalism, often remarking on the possibility of change and refusing to believe things are inevitable. Lenore Dove is also shown to have a rebellious streak, hinting at past acts of defiance, like filing through a gallows rope or burning the Panem flag, even if she never fully admits it. She believes in maintaining one's sense of self and resisting the Capitol's dehumanization. We also meet Masali Donner from the wealthier town section of District 12. Initially, Hamish finds her snobby and self-centered, but as the games progress, her resilience and defiant spirit come to the forefront. She's sharp, quick-witted, and surprisingly strong, especially when defending others or challenging Capitol authority. Her journey is a powerful testament to how adversity can reveal unexpected strengths.
It sounds like the book really delves into the individual journeys of these tributes once they're thrust into the games. What about the games themselves? How are they presented in this prequel?
The games are, as always, a horrifying spectacle designed by the Capitol to punish the districts for their rebellion during the dark days. But this book emphasizes the propaganda aspect even more. We see how the Capitol manipulates the narrative through card stacking, editing footage to present a flawless, entertaining show even when chaos erupts. For instance, the brutal shooting of Woodbine Chance, who tries to flee the reaping, is completely erased from the public broadcast. The Capitol wants to portray the tributes as willing participants or even pampered pets.
That's chilling, the manipulation of truth. Speaking of manipulation, what role does Plutarch Heavensbee play in all this, and how does he relate to Hamish?
Plutarch is fascinating. He's presented as a complex figure, seemingly a capital insider, yet he shows moments of unexpected kindness and even subversion. He covers for Haymitch's defiance, gives him information about the arena, and even facilitates a secret call with Lenore Dove, which is unprecedented for a tribute. He believes that a desire for freedom is not limited to the districts and encourages Haymitch to blow that water tank sky high to break the arena. He also introduces the concept of painting your own poster or controlling your own narrative within the capital's spectacle. This hints at a deeper, subtle form of rebellion brewing within the capital itself.
So it's not just a story of survival, but a commentary on media, power, and the different forms rebellion can take. How does Haymitch's journey evolve from being a simple tribute to someone actively trying to break the arena?
His evolution is a core insight of the book. Initially, Haymitch's defiance is reactive, defending Lenore Dove at the reaping, spitting at the audience. But after Snow's chilling threat in the library that Haymitch's loved ones would suffer a slow, agonizing death if he didn't comply, Haymitch decides to act proactively. He connects with Bay, Odert's father and a District 3 victor, who reveals a plot to drown the brain of the arena by blowing up its enormous water tank. This turns Haymitch from a reluctant participant into a saboteur, aiming to dismantle the capital's control from within.
That's a massive undertaking. And what about the alliances formed in the arena, especially the Newcomers Alliance?
This is a crucial strategic element of the 50th Games. Unlike previous games, the tributes form alliances before entering the arena. Eret, a 12-year-old technical genius from District 3, masterminds the Newcomers Alliance, uniting non-career districts 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 to counter the traditionally dominant careers, districts 1, 2, 4. Their strategy is to use their numerical advantage and brain power against the careers' brute force. This alliance is a direct challenge to the capital's design, which thrives on division.
To support the author and publisher, we encourage you to purchase and read the full physical version of the book. We have attached the link to buy the book in the video description. You can refer to it. And if you'd like us to create a brief summary or review of a particular book, don't hesitate to leave a comment under this video. If we've read it, we'll definitely fulfill your request. Thank you for that important message, Ethan. Now, returning to the narrative, how does the arena itself play into these plans of sabotage and survival? Are there any unique challenges or elements that make it particularly memorable?
The arena for the 50th Hunger Games is a masterclass in deceptive beauty, designed to mask its deadly nature. It's described as idyllic, a green meadow, colorful songbirds, lush woods, and a snow-capped mountain. However, as Haymitch discovers, almost all the natural food and water sources are poisonous, a fact revealed by a rabbit dying after drinking from a stream. This forces tributes to rely solely on the limited supplies from the cornucopia or sponsor gifts, making survival a constant struggle and emphasizing the capital's insidious control. The arena also features berms of flowers concealing mutt portals which connect to underground utility corridors, sub-A, a key part of Beret's sabotage plan. And, of course, the capital unleashes a variety of genetically engineered mutts, from deadly butterflies with lightning bolt wings to carnivorous squirrels and even monstrous porcupines that can shoot quills. These creatures are not just threats, but often programmed for specific targets, reinforcing the capital's desire to control every aspect of the games.
It sounds like a constant dance between beauty and terror. Given all these challenges, what is the ultimate impact of Haymitch's actions and the fate of the tributes?
The ending is incredibly powerful and heartbreaking. Haymitch, with Aylert's help, successfully blows up the water tank, causing a massive flood and an earthquake that severely damages the arena and disrupts the games. This is followed by a volcanic eruption on the mountain, further devastating the environment. While it doesn't immediately stop the games, it is a major act of defiance. He literally breaks the capital's perfect spectacle. However, the personal cost is immense. Haymitch loses almost everyone he cares about who enters the arena, including Aylert, Luella, Wyatt, and Musali, all dying brutally. He becomes the lone victor of the Quarter Quell, but his victory is a heavy burden. He's kept in the capital, paraded as a rascal and a hero in a gilded cage, becoming a living symbol of the capital's power rather than a rebel. The book reveals that his loved ones back home are not spared either, as his house is burned down and Lenore Dove is imprisoned for her acts of defiance.
That's a profound and tragic conclusion, truly highlighting the lasting impact of oppression. So what's the main takeaway for readers from Sunrise on the Reaping?
I think the core insight is that resistance takes many forms, and even when open defiance seems futile, subtle acts of rebellion, maintaining your humanity, and challenging the narrative can have a lasting impact. The book shows us that true strength isn't just about physical prowess, but about intellect, unity, and an unyielding spirit. It also powerfully depicts the capital's propaganda machine and how it controls perception, urging us to question the narratives presented to us. Ultimately, it's a story about the devastating cost of war and oppression, but also about the enduring power of love and memory against a tyrannical system. It leaves you with a deep appreciation for the sacrifices made in the fight for freedom. It's not a triumphant ending in the traditional sense, but a deeply meaningful one, showing that even in defeat, seeds of hope and future rebellion can be sown.
Thank you, Ethan, for that incredibly insightful review. This book sounds like a must-read for anyone who loves the Hunger Games or is interested in stories of resistance and the human spirit.
My pleasure, Emma. It truly is a compelling read.
And that's all for this episode of Readology Review. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next discussion. See you next time.